Hey guys, what's up? Anonymous Hack Source here with a new hacking tutorial. Today's lesson we're going to be learning how to crack a WEP network key, so let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So the first thing you're going to do is open up your terminal. Now I've already got one up, so I'm just going to go ahead and open this thing here. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do, you can type airmon-ng. Go ahead and hit enter, and right here it's going to tell you all about your network adapter. Now what we're looking for here is the interface. Now mine is WLAN 1, yours might vary a little bit, it could be WLAN 0 or whatever. So don't freak out if yours isn't WLAN 1. Anyways, just remember that your interface is WLAN 1. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and type airmon-ng start WLAN 1. I'm going to go ahead and hit enter. Now what this is going to do is this is going to put our network adapter into monitor mode. And what this does is this allows you to view the networks around you and yeah. So right here our new interface you're going to see here is actually WLAN 1 mon because it's in monitor mode. So that's our new interface. So you got to remember that too. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to type airmon-ng check kill. And what this is going to do is it's going to stop all the processes that are going to give you a hard time when cracking the network key. So it stopped. You can see this one here. It's usually the only one that stops, but don't freak out if it stops more than that. We'll get to that later. So now we're going to type aerodump-ng WLAN 1 mon, and that again is our interface for the monitor mode. We're going to go ahead and hit enter, and you're going to see here it's going to show us all the networks around us. So the one we're going to be doing here is 35C62, and you can see is WEP encryption. So we're just going to go ahead and stop this and hit Control C, and what we're going to do is this is again our target network. So where it says channel, you can see it's channel 11. So what we're going to do is we're going to type aerodump-ng-c. Now this stands for channel. So you're going to go ahead and type in 11. Now -w. What this does is this just creates the files to collect data on the network and uses these files to crack the network key. So what we're going to do here is I'm just going to show you here really quick. Being that we're just in root, I'm going to go ahead and we're actually going to delete these old ones. So we don't need those anymore. And it's going to save it in here. So let me show you here. -w. You can name this whatever you want. I'm just going to name it 35C62 because that's the name of the network. Okay. And then the next thing we're going to do here is we're going to go --BSSID, and right here where it says BSSID, you can go to the network, copy that BSSID right there, paste that in. We're going to do again WLAN 1 mon. Now you can notice here that in documents you can see it just created the new files 35C62 or whatever you name it. So we're just going to pay attention to this one here, 35C62-01.cap. Now, whatever you name your file, it's going to add a -01.cap to it, so just remember that. I'm going to go back into the terminal here, and we're going to go ahead and open up another one. But actually, you're going to see here that this is just, it's filtering out like certain details that you put in for the network, so you don't really have to worry too much about that right now. But you can see here that auth is just blank, so it's nothing for the authorization. So what we're going to do here is we're going to type airplay-ng-10. Now airplay is just a tool to send out different attacks towards the network when you have aerodump-ng open here. So what the attack mode number 1 does is that sends out a fake auth to the network saying, hey, open up the network here for this guy. So You don't really have to worry too much about the 0. It's just an extra add of information. Just airplay-ng-10, and you're going to do -a, and you're going to paste in the BSS ID again. Okay, so A specifies the BSS ID, and then our interface, which is WLAN1 Now, it's gonna go ahead and hopefully open up the network. Okay, it's taking a little longer than you get. Okay, so one thing you can do is, if you're having problems where it's not opening up, you can just you can type that again. Okay, and it's airplay-ng-10-a, and then the interface. Now, if you run multiple, it's gonna give you a better chance of opening up. Okay, you see, it just opened up right here. So the way that you can tell is it'll say association successful, little happy face there, whatever. So now you're gonna see the auth is open. So next thing we're gonna do here is pay attention to this data number here. It's at 564. So again, use AirPlay. Keep mistyping that. Now the next attack we're going to use is -3, and what this does is this essentially raises up the data rate, giving you packets of information, saves it to that .cap file that I was just talking about. So you're going to go ahead and do airplay-ng-3. I'm going to do -b, that specifies the BSS ID, paste that in there again, and then the interface, which is WLAN1 mod, and you're going to notice here it's going to start going crazy. So we're just going to let that run for a few seconds, and if you see the data here, see the data is just skyrocketing. So what you want to do is, I usually wait till around 30,000 data, just to be safe, because certain networks, some will crack that network key with less data, but other ones take a lot of data, so I just go for 30,000. So we're just going to give that a second here to gather up. It shouldn't take too long. But anyways, you might see this go kind of crazy, start scrolling and all that. That's all normal. So it's almost at 20,000, so we'll just wait till 30,000 here. Take a quick second. But yeah, as long as you see this so far, you're doing pretty good. You always got to make sure that it says association successful when you're sending the fake auth to the network, because normally it will say authentication successful, and it will open up this, but you got to make sure that it says association successful too, because otherwise it won't work. So after that, again, you just send out the data, and okay, we're at 30,000 now, so we're just going to go ahead and stop that. Okay, and we can stop this now, so we're going to go ahead and stop this. I'm going to type clear. Next, this is the most important step. If you've gotten this far, congrats. So you're going to type aircrack-ng, okay, and then again I'm going to go into here, and we're going to use this 35c62-01.cap, and like I said, it always adds the -01.cap to whatever you named that -w in the aerodome. So we're going to go ahead and type 35c62-01.cap, and it's going to go ahead and read these packets, and there you go, it's going to say key found. Now if it didn't find the key, wait till you get some more data, because at 30,000 you pretty much got the key, but if you don't have the keys for some reason, then I don't know, wait up to like 40,000 or something. And if you're still having problems, then I don't know what to tell you. But anyways, this is our key right here. Now it added in colons, so take note of that. So we're going to go ahead and copy this, and we're going to type service networking we're going to start up the networking service, and then service network dash manager. Okay, I'm going to start that one up too. And we can just, well, once that starts, we can go ahead and close this up now. And we're just going to go to our Wi-Fi settings, and we're going to connect to the network with our new network key. So I'm going to go ahead and just put in this key here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on show key so that way you guys can see what I'm doing. Now for me it's kind of invisible. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see, but basically what you're going to do is you're just going to take out all of the colons, and that will be your network key. We're going to go ahead and click apply and attempt to connect to the network here. Now it should, there you go. Okay, as you can see, we are now connected to the network, and we have successfully cracked the network key. And I'm just going to show you here that we really are connected to the network. So sorry, my computer's a little bit slow right now. Just installed a bunch of new stuff. Give it a second here. And I don't know, we're just gonna go to Google. Actually, we are already there. So yeah, there you have it. Thank you for watching this tutorial, and make sure you smash that like button and click subscribe to my channel. And yeah, that's all.